Hello everyone, I'm your host, x6217x, and welcome to Bethesda's Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Of course, I'm going to assume that you know what Skyrim is, mainly just because it's been, almost 14 years since this game originally came out on the Xbox 360 and PS3. If you don't know what Skyrim is, well, it's just your casual role-playing game. I'm pretty sure it's one of the best-selling role-playing games of all time. You probably know it from the memes of just, oh hey, I can't wait to buy Skyrim for the 15th time. This game I've sunk across all platforms, and yes, I do mean across all platforms, about 10,000 hours, if I were to actually go and look at all the accounts that I've fully completed this game in. There's, of course, over 14, to watch all the Skyrim content that's out there, you would probably honestly make it to Elder Scrolls VII when that game even is conceived. This series is really just a tribute to what Skyrim has been for me. It's been the gateway to me getting into gaming. It's helped, ironically, it's kind of weird when I talk about this, it's helped me just develop my opinions on how real life works. Helped me understand conflict better. It's just helped a lot. It helped me make friends back in middle school and elementary school, which is weird to say. It's wow, I was in elementary school when I first heard of this game and started playing it. But yeah, I fell in love with the series from watching iBallistic Squid's playthrough of it, which I've tried going back and watching his old videos on it, but a lot of them are actually privated, which I assume that's because, well, before he pivoted to actually being a family-friendly channel, it was still kind of family-friendly, but he would curse a bit. I remember one time my mom freaked out at me because I was watching this on her computer back in our previous house where I grew up and stuff, and she was like, "Blake, did he just say bloody hell?" And I'm like, "What's wrong with bloody hell?" Because I was well, even today I'm I don't think bloody hell is that bad of a curse word. Damn. But yeah. I just have very fond memories of when I watched this as a kid. I always wanted to play it. It was one of the first games I ever actually bought with my own money on the Xbox 360. I was able to do it because, all you know, online they don't ask for an ID as long as your account's of age, quote unquote. No actual ID verification. So I, young Blake, was able to buy this M-rated game and get around having to stare down the GameStop employee being like, "Hey, you're gonna tell my mom this game's cool and okay for kids." But yeah, usually I'll just give you guys a rundown of what we're gonna do. First, well, obviously I'm just talking over the entire first mission of the game called Unbound, where the Imperials, they've caught you. They've caught Ulfric's Stormcloak, the true High King of Skyrim. They've caught I already forgot the name. Rayloff. They caught Rayloff, and they caught this one dude from Rorikstead. That doesn't really matter, as he just dies in the opening cutscene. Like, he doesn't even, you don't even get to, like, bring him up later when you actually go to Rorikstead, which I've always found annoying. It's like, they just bring up this, like, important place, and then you never get to be like, oh, hey, I knew him. Yeah, I saw him die in Helgen. He kind of is just like a character to just develop lore, as in Skyrim, your character doesn't talk. Which I think, to get around that, that's why they've made the protagonist in Fallout 4 a talking character. Just so they wouldn't have to have... Well, they still do have, in Fallout 4, a lot of side characters that just biff it. Due to nuclear fallout. But yeah, having a talking protagonist does get around having more roles that just are not necessary. Of course, I'm not sure if they stuck with that in Starfield. I actually didn't play Starfield, mainly just because it didn't seem interesting. And honestly, from all I've heard about the game, it's probably the best that I've just avoided it. But yeah, this will be a legendary playthrough. We're going to be playing Breton. I'm going to be a spell sword, so that's left-handed magic with just whatever melee weapon I end up choosing. Well, I'm probably going to be using axes, unless early on I get better swords. We'll just see. I probably won't use maces, just because they are super slow and not really worth it, in my personal opinion, especially since we will be actually using crafting. We won't be using any insane glitches. We will probably be stealing from the merchant chests around the map and other stuff like that, but no insane glitches. I'll show off at the end. I actually tried testing a new way to do the sneak glitch in the cave, where you can slash Hadvar or Rayloff's back to level one-handed and sneak, which we won't be doing that, or at least I won't in this playthrough. I did that in my other playthrough. I got to level 70, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to play the game. Legendary 15 sneak skill, I'm pretty sure I got to, and legendary 5 one-handed. But yeah, we won't be using any insane glitches, no console commands. There are mods, but those are only the creation mods that come with the 10th anniversary edition. Which I wish I could turn those off, but I have no idea how to, unfortunately. But if you guys know how to, I will gladly re-download the game and hopefully not crash this save file. If it does, I'll just delete it and redo the intro, but not film it, of course. But yeah, please tell me in the comments if you guys know of it. I'm too lazy to actually search it up, because when it comes to modding, I only really know how to do it in Fallout 4. I kind of know how to do it in Skyrim, but I'm just super lazy. And modding Fallout 4 was a pain in the ass, so I haven't really done it for Skyrim or Fallout New Vegas. Even though I did debate doing a modded playthrough, but I was like, no, I want to just keep it vanilla as possible. Even though I have all the achievements in this game. That's one of my prides. Yeah. We will be siding with the Imperials, just because I personally agree with them more. Well, I agree with Ulfric's message of an independent Skyrim is better for the Nord people, because General Tullius just, you'll see throughout the campaign of the Civil War, he doesn't really respect Nord culture. Most of the Imperials don't. But since this is a Breton playthrough, I don't really see the reason to be playing as a Stormcloak. Although I do have more Stormcloak playthroughs than Imperial playthroughs, just because I prefer the bear armor that you get for being a general. And I usually play as a two-handed Nord, or a devious stealth archer, which I did use stealth arch to deal with the spiders and attack the bear, but I'm gonna try not to be a stealth archer, even though I find everything becomes stealth, just because there's no real consequence for just killing everything that's hostile. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Stealth Archer, mainly just because we will be doing the Assassin's Guild. We'll show that off. Or I might do the alternate ending for that guild, and then we'll use a previous save to go back to before we decide to kill them all, and then go through the actual quest line there. We'll be we're doing everything. We're doing every DLC, every single quest we can in this playthrough. I plan to kind of go hold by hold with the general quests. But yeah, we'll literally doing every quest from exploring every single dungeon to killing that blind guy in one of the first dungeons in near Whiterun, to reuniting two dead lovers with the Temple of Mara questline. Will be, I think, I'll just have to feel it out. I might join the Forsworn, actually, just because we're not doing a Stormcloak playthrough, so keeping the Silver Hand alive won't really matter. Or Silver Fist? I forgot some of the names. But yeah, every dungeon, even the secret dungeons, like with the Mages Guild, we'll be doing all those brutal quests. We'll be killing, and I do mean killing. We won't, I'll try not to get him glitched. The guy in your Windhelm house, we'll be killing him. That whole murder mystery quest line. We'll be doing every single guild. We'll be recruiting every single companion we'll have. Every single Daedric. You guys get the point. We're doing everything. We'll be... and I'll also try to be collecting everything, because one of the houses, or multiple of the houses that they've added, actually have stuff to store all the unique items. So we'll be trying to get most of them. With some of the Daedric quests, though, we will just be doing that the normal way to get the Daedric item. We won't be getting the axe. We won't be just ignoring the plague. I forgot. There's some other things that can go wrong. We won't just kill all the orcs, locking us out of the hammer. But yeah. Otherwise, I can't really think of... I realized I recorded like 30 minutes, like this entire quest of me just walking through the dungeon. Which I'm not watching it back as I actually talk, so I'm like commenting on things that haven't even actually happened yet. Which one of the first unique items I do get here is the Torturer's Hood. Only hood in the game that's like this. It's one of the first unique items you can find. Many players actually miss it from what I've seen, according to like online polls and stuff about like items people commonly miss. Which there's nowhere to display it, but it's a really good early game helmet, especially when you're doing light armor. So what we'll do is we're gonna disenchant the novice magic hood we get, and we'll be enchanting that with the plus magic, or I might try to enchant it with, I think we can only do plus magic. I don't know what we can put the regenerate magic on, just because the robes, we just want those for the enchantment XP. We don't want to actually wear them unless, well, until we get like our blacksmith skill leveled up, then we can actually use robes and stuff. But yeah, we'll be using conjuration, destruction, and restoration magic. If I can, I'm not going to be using any build guides. We'll just be playing it out from how I feel. We might switch to a full magic. I've never actually done a full mage. I've always had to clutch using like bows and axes once I've ran out of like magicka, just because I've never actually leveled it. I always keep it around like 200, never really like going above that. Solely just because I've never just found it interesting. I really love the kill cams in this game, which early on, before I died in the like open cave area where you fight all the soldiers, we were able to get some cool ones, which I'm kind of sad that I died there. I really just messed up how I was playing. I got too greedy, too cocky. But this second time I went through, we obviously did it perfectly. Which, if any of you are wondering why I'm killing like the Imperials, these NPCs, when you come back to Helgen, they're just gone. Like, you don't even get to loot their bodies, so there's no harm in killing them. Like, they're just here to help you get through the dungeon, and that's it. Which, it's kind of funny, because when you actually go through this with Prologue, you can loot the Executioner's Hood, but you have way better armor in that of, like, the heavy Imperial, which is why I usually go with Prologue, because you can get that heavy Imperial armor, and then you already have, like, the great axe that you can loot off of dead soldiers that you kill, like one of your friends. So it's just like, that's the perfect combo, really, in my opinion, when I'm doing an actual Skyrim playthrough. I guess we'll talk about some of the other quests. The Dwarven magic item that we'll get from the Forge, I'll probably... I think I want the Tiara for how I'm planning this out. We'll probably befriend every single orc village. We won't kill all of them. We'll make sure to... Yeah, well, just doing everything. I'm just trying to think of things I usually miss and don't really think about before I like actually get there. And now I'm like looking up, is this better? Is this... Just because I really do. Which I've noticed when I play other games, like Fallout New Vegas, for example, where you can't do everything. Like in Skyrim, I kind of find myself like always trying to do everything, because in Skyrim, they actually do just let you do like every quest line. Like nothing really locks you out, except like if you do the Civil War quest line, like certain orders or with certain people, some quests can get glitched, like the Ebony Blade quest. If you do the Civil War too quickly and kick Brynjolf out of Whiterun, that can glitch the quest a bit. Or make it harder to do sometimes. But besides that, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say here. I'll just let you guys enjoy this epic gameplay. And of course, I stopped right before the actual like exit of the cave, because that's where we'll be opening up with the actual first episode of this series. But yeah, this is really just a tribute to the game that I fell in love with, that got me into gaming on PC, even though here I'm using a controller as always, just because I prefer playing with a controller. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this series. I hope you follow along as we just really just like delve deep and complete this entire game. But yeah, as I opened up, I've been your host, x6217x, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of this gameplay. Bye!